Hi friends, I've missed you. I've got a little bit of change in my pocket and a little bit of spare time, so let's go picking. Our first stop is an estate sale in Conyers, and they had lots of antiques, so it was really fun to get in there and start digging. I'm not really sure what this was, but I did think it was pretty cool. Would have been a cool lid to like a glass apothecary jar or something like that, but I did end up leaving it. As I'm kind of looking through things, I'm looking for things for my next spring market, which is going to be the last weekend of this month in April. It's going to be in Maysville, Georgia at H&H Homestead. Super excited to join them for this show. It is going to be an amazing one. Speaking of amazing, how beautiful is this tray? I love these like mid-century pieces. I'm not really sure if it could be used as an actual serving tray, if I would trust it, or it would rather be better to go up on a wall for display or something like that. As I'm looking for things that are going to add height to my display as well. And ooh, this lamp is beautiful, but not really my style. It's very cool, old mid-century piece, but I'm not really in the market for that, nor am I in the market for a nice chess set or the kimonos you just saw. So this quilt was just beautiful. However, it was priced a little high, which I understand. They are worth lots of money. And I just have to keep in mind that I'm a reseller, so I have to get it with enough meat on the bone so that when I resell it for a reasonable price, I don't lose money. Now on to the garage. I love standing frames like this. However, this one was priced a little higher than I wanted to spend, so I did end up leaving it behind, unfortunately. However, I did find this sweet gem. It checks all of the boxes. It's got mushrooms, which are super trendy right now. It is vintage, and it's a sweet little recipe box. It wasn't marked on the price. However, I got it for $4, and I also grabbed this box of wooden hand-turned finials. I did leave this beautiful piece of crewel art behind. It was, I think, priced at $25 in retail. That's great. And had I been looking for one for my collection, I would have grabbed it. Also, I have been keeping my eye out for handmade pottery pieces. That is super trendy right now. Amos signed this one and did a great job. I did end up leaving it there since it was just a standalone piece. I didn't see any coordinating pieces to match it. So I always have to check out the wood things. This wood live edge bowl was absolutely beautiful. And if I were shopping for myself, 110% I would have grabbed it. And also had to look at these guys. However, that powder blue really doesn't match my aesthetic for the spring look that I'm going for with my moody, springy colors. So I did leave that behind as well. This piece, the wood piece, was super cool. However, it had a huge chip on the edge, so I did leave it behind. Here are a couple of pieces of beautiful carnival glass, and I just don't know enough about it. I need to read up and educate myself. I'm not sure of the value of carnival glass. I know that it is somewhat desired among collectors, so that is something that I am going to kind of put it in the back of my head to spend some time researching so that I know more about it when I come across it. But as I'm looking through in here, I'm seeing a really traditional dining room with beautiful traditional dining room accessories and servers and things like that, but just not my aesthetic. So I went down to the basement, which was a little scary. They had the lights off in most of the basement, so I was creeping around in the dark and checking out all of these vintage toys and seeing if there were any pieces that I needed to bring home. However, I don't necessarily need an old cash register. And this room was dark, so I waited until they turned the lights on for us to creep in there. But I did spy this beautiful oil painting in the corner, and I was excited initially, but as you can see, it's damaged with mold. And there's no good way to clean mold off of a canvas. I found this little spindle-handled brush, so I did get that. And here's the guitar that was only priced at $10. It had a broken bridge. It had incorrect strings on it. My husband is a musician, and I sent him a picture of it, and he promised me that any guitar is worth more than $10 even if broken. So that piece came home with me so that my husband has a little weekend project. We escaped the basement and came up to check the kitchen out. However, I really didn't see anything that I couldn't live without, so I just kept it moving. As I turned the corner out of the kitchen, I found some milk glass. I absolutely adore milk glass, and I especially love the hobnailed milk glass that I have in my hand right here with this sweet little genie vase. I grabbed all 3 pieces for $2. That is an incredible price. This glass decanter bottle also came home with me, and so I was like, you know what, let me go back and see if I missed anything special in the kitchen, because I found those as I was walking out, thought I might have skipped something or missed something. I love this little picnic basket set. It's a little play picnic basket set, and if my daughter didn't already have one, I would have grabbed it. It was priced super reasonable. This estate sale was really well priced, and I came away with some great deals. This ginger jar is absolutely beautiful. It has no chips or cracks. It is hand painted and glazed beautifully, made in Japan, and I did grab that sweet piece. I thought it was perfect for spring with all of the beautiful colors and flowers on it. If you know me, you know I love baskets. So every time I'm at an estate sale or a thrift store, I always hunt the basket section. I, however, did not come away with a basket at this particular estate sale. Shocker, I know. And then I saw it. Hello, lovely. Look at that old wood. I'm gonna restring it with something cooler than what's in it, and it's coming home with me. I also snagged this piece of crewel for my friend Darylyn, and she is getting that to add to her collection. Thanks for watching, and follow us for more at theworkshopstop.com.